We are back at it again here with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. To all subscribers, welcome back. Here we are with GETR, Get Around Inc. And in today's video, we're going to break down what's going on within the charts and what key levels to watch going into tomorrow. And today it found support above the 55-cent area, testing new highs here that we have not seen in several days and weeks. And it wasn't the only stock experiencing volatility. The overall market in the SPY did as well. And our SPY bot at 11:40 a.m. sent out a bear indicator. And from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision. And put options went up 300% plus within hours, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen in the options chain. Some options went even higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots, and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. So here we are with GETR pushing up higher in the second half of the day. We're going to talk about what's going on within the charts. But before we break it all down, I want to share with you guys the home run opportunity that was mentioned this morning over at the Discord. So the home run of the day was spectacular and beyond expectations. And if you guys want to know about these stocks early on and receive this clarity and edge over the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together. So the home run of the day was from our Netflix spot. Our Netflix spot sent out a bear indicator at 9:30 a.m. and from that moment forward, outflows crossed the midpoint to the downside. Pure weakness there on 42 vision into the bell and after the bell, and put options went up 100% plus within an hour, guys. And as you see, they're popping up within the screen within the options chain. Some options even went higher than that. If you guys want to receive this clarity and edge of the charts, you can now gain access to it as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicators, getting connected over to our bots. We look forward to having you join us, and we strive for opportunities like these every single day. Let's jump into these charts. So here we are with GETR doing a full transition from the rip area of bright green bars to red bars in today's volatility and back up to bright green bars in the after hours. Now, if this is your first time coming across the channel, this is 42 vision, which allows us to see the rips from the dips to the rips, and where the strength and weakness lies within the charts. And we also use our bull and bear indicators and inflow versus outflow as an extra layer of confirmation, which I'm going to pull up here and you can now gain access to as well. The link is down below in the description to the 42 vision indicator, getting connected over to our bots and becoming part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together by receiving this clarity and edge over the charts and using these resources to maximize in either direction, whether stocks are going up or going down. And in today's video, I'm going to pull up the inflow versus outflow indicator, which adds that extra layer of confirmation and gives us that edge within the volatility. So here we are with GETR under a bull indicator in the second half of the day at around 60 cents and jumping all the way up to 72 cents, retesting the highs in the pre-market, and inflows crossing back over the midpoint, guys. This is crucial. This is critical here, and it's going to be very important to watch going into tomorrow for these inflows to stay above the midpoint, currently sitting at 0.15, and it hit new highs today since way down here when the first bull indicator popped up, and we started covering on it last week, sitting at around 32 cents, and it hit a high here 2 times today so far of 72 to 73 cent area. Now, above these levels, we have some key levels to talk about going into tomorrow, but right now, this is a critical and crucial point because a lot of people are speculating that the stock, after it got that compliance notice, it's going to try to go for $1. Now, Is it guaranteed to go in that direction or reach it? No, but here we are at the 69-cent area and double topping here at the 72-cent area. So we're going to talk about the key levels here I would watch going into tomorrow. And the first thing is, if you zoom out to the 1 hour, you could see here it's been under a bull indicator since way down here at 25 cents. It had one brief moment of the outflows crossing in this consolidation here before it broke out to the new highs, and the inflows have been dominating. Now, there was a brief moment today that the outflows crossed over to the downside on the 1 hour, hitting lows here of 51 cents and sharply coming back up, crossing over to the upside and pushing things up back up to the highs of the pre-market, pushing up the next leg up in the second half of the day at inflows now sitting at 0.16. So we want to be aware of this and not ignore this. And the first thing I would watch here is for these inflows to continue above the midpoint with strength and stay green, and have this bull indicator continue to dominate over the charts and continue that strength to the upside as it found support here around 45-cent area, and it's been pushing itself up, continuing that staircase effect as we see it here in the last 3 days. And the question mark is, could it continue, right? So I'm going to share with you guys the key levels I would watch in this scenario going into tomorrow as the inflows are above on the 1 hour, on the 30-minute, and on the 15-minute. Within the volatility, they pushed up, and there's some slight outflows forming, and it's going to be critical and crucial to watch this. This is the one thing I would watch going into tomorrow. Will these inflows stay above the midpoint even if they pull down, level off, turn from red to green, go back up, and hold this bull indicator true? Because if these outflows continue and they head towards the midpoint and they cross it, that could quickly start to reflect the weakness into the charts and possibly cancel out this bull indicator with a possible bear indicator. So I would not ignore that. The outflows have began here on the 15-minute. It is a little bit more volatile, the 15-minute chart, but something to not ignore here as it's pushing downwards, but still pretty far away from the midpoint. Currently sitting on red bars, right? A red line of 0.11. So we want to see that go back to green. So the first thing is the support, guys. The support level here is 60 cents, guys. That's where the bull indicator popped up. That's where the chop was all day when it tried coming back up and rejected, and it popped right back over it and pushed through it, and these inflows crossed back over. 60 cents is the first support I would watch if these outflows were to start pulling downwards on the 30-minute and continue even lower on the 15-minute, reflecting, like I stated, that weakness into the charts and possibly getting a bull indicator that gets canceled by a bear indicator. I would watch that very carefully. And the next support below 60 cents would then be the 55-cent area, and then the 50-cent area will be crucial because it was support today before the rip up and support yesterday where it leveled off and brought itself back up in the second half of the day, going from 50 cents all the way up to 64 cents in the after hours. Now, here we are with GTR at 69 cents, and the first resistance level will be the highs of day at 72 to 73 cent area. If that breaks through and these inflows can continue higher, and not just here on the 30-minute, but on the 15-minute, start pushing back up, switch from red to green, stay above the midpoint, and hold strong this bull indicator. The next resistance above that I would watch is the 75-cent area, and then comes the 80-cent area. Those are the key levels I would watch to the upside. It's going to be crucial and critical as well for these inflows to continue here on the 1 hour, and you could see it based off the history of the chart. It does have room to go higher, hit highs up here of 0.25 and even 0.40, currently sitting at 0.16 on the 1 hour, and on the 30-minute, it has room to go as high as 0.31 based off the history of the chart. It's not guaranteed to make that same exact move or do it exactly the same, but something to not ignore and miss and overlook based off the history of the chart and what the inflows have shown and where we're at right now. So those are the key levels to the upside and to the downside I would watch. I'm going to be watching these inflows very carefully here as they're above here on the 30-minute and on the 1 hour. But on the 15-minute, it's going to be crucial within the volatility to watch this carefully as it's going downward steeply. And the closer it gets to the midpoint, the faster it can reflect that weakness into the charts. And I would not ignore that at all. If it can level off, that'll be great. We want to see that switch from red to green and push itself back up and continue moving up and pulling up the 30-minute and the 1 hour with it. And I'm going to watch these bull and bear indicators very carefully as we have multiple bull indicators on the 30-minute and the 1 hour in multiple time frames. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.